What is going on, everyone? KMDolph back for the next installment of Transport Fever. Now, as you can see, we're left over here by the little river with the little food train. And he's about to come in for his usual delivery of food now that it's picked up a little bit. Now, off camera, I have fixed up the freight delivery services. Now, each of the 4 towns within the Halo have all got their own means of freight distribution. I've taken care of that. So that way then we can wait for that to sort of take off, see what it does, and try something else in the meantime. So that's what we're going to do today. I'll quickly show you guys each of the freight distributions for the towns, but I'll show you all of that right after the intro. Okay, we're back from the intro. Now, we've left the first town, Valleydale, I think it's called, from memory. We're now over at Creston Hill. Now, this was the one that I was a bit worried about last session, because I had a lot of stuff happening and I don't have a freight station dedicated, but I've managed to fix all of that-ish. I did get a suggestion from the COO of David W. Freight Incorporated, David W. G'day, David. He did suggest that I make some sort of a loop line, destroy half the town, and do a whole bunch of other whatnot, but I'm going to stick with this for now. And the reason for that is because I'm only running either 1 or 2 trains in either direction passenger-wise, and then I'm only running 1 freight train at the moment in either direction, because they're only going to 2 towns each. So it's only 3 trains going each way, so I'm not too concerned about that at the moment. They all go the same speed, so, well, relative, give or take 10 kilometers per hour. But yes, so I've created a little freight station in here, although it does look absolutely horrible, so I'm going to quickly, the joys of my pre-prep work before I start recording an episode of Transport Fever. That looks a bit better. Marvellous. Now, we'll get rid of that because we don't need that. But yes, so that one's hooked up over there. We then flip on over to Havenville. Havenville's got a little bit of a different setup because it can. But yes, it's got one of these little doodads. The little trucks come in here, they pick up their gear and they go back into town and drop it off. I think they're dropping it off over here somewhere. Now I wouldn't say the dodgy, but what I've done is I've just done a little drop-off point. I haven't created anything in the ways of somewhere for them to drop everything off, just a side street little doodad. I've done that in pretty much all 3 towns from memory. Now, the big one here is Beckley. Now, this is where the airport is over here. As you can see, the airport's still doing its business. It is starting to pick up. Look at that, starting to make some profit. Hey, go you. But yes, so this one, they come in, there's 2 different ones because I've got industrial on this side pretty much only, and I've got commercial on this side. So I've done a commercial drop and a freight drop. The ones that do the commercial have the ability to drop off food, along with construction materials, tools, and other bits and pieces. The ones going over to the industrial area don't have food capability, so they won't actually pick up the food. So I'm hoping that the game will realize that and will only put the food on one side for the commercials. Yes, it all makes sense in my head. But yes, so that's the Halo effectively, for the moment, done. Although the only thing they're really taking anywhere is food. So I am eventually going to have to get some form of other means into this Halo somehow. Like construction materials, fuel, etc, etc. Now, if we quickly zoom out and have a look over the top of this Halo, as you can see, there isn't a hell of a lot to work with. I mean, I've got steel over there that I could make, but then I'd have to sort of get iron ore from here, coal from here, and shove it back into Havenville. I mean, it's doable, but, there's also coal down over here. Now, I haven't got my mouse cursor on, so if you look down in the bottom, towards the bottom left of your screen, you'll see a highlighted coal mine. There's one there, but again, there's not much of anything else. I mean, there is this. There is oil there, and there's fuel just on the other side of Hilton. Now, what I could potentially do with that is create some sort of, fandangled truck system where if I were to bring, well, that's probably going to be the only way it can be done, to be honest with you, is getting the oil over to here and then getting the fuel over to here and then creating some sort of a dual. Well, I mean, I've already got a dual lane trackery, so I mean that could work. Hey, these things upgraded. Look at that. They're bringing over uncovered loads of grain. That's interesting. Well, there you go. In any event. Now, can you take stuff back with you? Because I don't know if I looked at that. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm so dumb. I did this off camera, and I thought these things could carry food, but evidently they can't. No. Alright, well, let's quickly fix that, and then we're going to get into what I want to do today. How did I miss that? Yeah, sure enough, they can't take food. So I need a small wagon that can take both. I don't like them because they only carry so much. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. That's terrible, even by my standards. Okay, let's quickly find something that these little tank engines could quite easily do. Goods wagons that only carry 6. State cars that only carry 6. Open plank, which is no good to me. Goods wagons again. Goods wagons again. I think I may have muffed this up. I think I did. Early British wagons. They do take food. But I need something that takes, like... They only do livestock. That's interesting. Livestock and food. Huh. They take 12. Oh, I kind of want to upgrade the train now. Yep, sorry. Train's getting upgraded. Alright, let's use these little things, because these take livestock and food. And they don't look half bad. As much as I'm not a huge fan of these sorts of wagons, because I'm not, I do like seeing things in open wagons, but they carry 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 96. Just need a steam loco now. I know, I've ruined it all by doing that which I said I wouldn't do. Oh well, what can you do? How does this Great Western look? I know I'm sticking with the Great Westerns a lot, but it's really the best thing going. I want a green one. Yeah, green one. Yeah, that looks swish. Alright, do that. Do that. Fix that. Because I've stuffed it up. Yeah, I've very much stuffed that up. Yeah, so what I was thinking is if I want to get fuel into that line, I could essentially double track this, have one line for fuel only, and then I'd have to have like a massive network of trucks doing their business. But in saying that, what I wanted to do today was make a start on a new rail line. Now, I've been wanting to do this one for quite some time. It's just a question of whether or not it's actually viable. And what I mean by that is I'll show you very, very shortly. Because I don't know how much luck I'm going to have with this. But we're only 9 minutes into the episode, and it's what I wanted to do today, so we are going to do it. Now, what I did want to try and do... Now, it's going to have to go around mainly all of this part. It's going to have to come around the inside of the mountain. So what I'm going to do very quickly is hit the pause button, and I'm going to delete bits of road. Why are you deleting massive chunks of road, I hear you say? Well, there's a method to the madness. I don't want 80k, I want 100k an hour. No. Ah, hell no. Right, you fix that. I'm not ridiculously opposed to a tunnel. But then what I want to do is I also want to upgrade all of this, because I'm going to have trucks running along here, potentially. There you go. And then they come into town. Then they take off again. So then we'll upgrade the bridge. Upgrade all the little bits of track. Because it's what we need to do. And then there you go. Oh, don't give me your collision nonsense. What are you colliding with? What are you colliding with, you silly buck? Cool, that makes sense. And then you can fly all the way into town over there. There you go, done. That was a little bit less painful than I imagined it would be. Alright, so we've got pause button hit. I can't upgrade that bit of road because of the bloody oil plant. And for whatever reason, you're not going to give me any sort of... There you go, you can do that. Why can't you do that? Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Ah. Fine. I'm going to delete more. And then I'm going to have to fix it all. Alright. Get the old smoother out, and we'll smooth this all over and make it look a bit more presentable. Because everything must look presentable in Transport Fever, because it's what you do. Cool. And then I can put that little bit of road back in here. I'm going to make it a small country road, because, you know, why not? There you go. Small country road. And then we'll get rid of that one, and then we'll make that come out onto here, where it doesn't put a massive lump in the road. It's going to put a lump in the road anyway. Whatever. Oh, I don't care anymore. Okay, so that's all done. Now, what I need to do, phase 1, is going to have to delete a whole bunch of track here, so that I can get a train to come into here somewhere. Now, how am I going to do that, I hear you ask? Number of tracks 2, I need a third. Duplicate segment. No. You're not gonna do that which I need you to do, are you? What comes into where? Alright, so that comes in through there, and then that one comes in through there. Alright, so I'm just going to use this line here, because bugger it. Right, time for some demolishings. Anything that happens to get into my way, I'm sorry, but it needs to be done. Right. And now, if we create this little line here... There you go. You come in like that. And then you go across there like that. And then you continue along like that. No, I don't want to hear that. Don't give me rubbish. So far, so good. Cool. And then we come back onto here. No, what are you doing? Cool, you can do that. And then you can follow this all the way along. Yeah, and just follow it. Cool. And then we'll follow it around some more. What are you doing? Uh-oh. It's not agreeing with me in some aspect. I don't know why. No, it's probably because of all this. All of this nonsense. There you go. Try that. Will you come around with me like so? What's your malfunction? Nah. Cool. Oof, that's why. There's a massive gradient there. Whew! I did not see that coming. Alright, let's go back and try again. Alright, well let's put that over there. We're going to make this line around here first, I think. Hey, what are you doing? Don't give me any of that. Yeah, this looks good. This is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty swish. Go, son. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to have to destroy a fair chunk of all this, but, you know, what do you do? I can't have everything that I want in this life. Right, that's where my station's going. Alright, let's make some rail stuff. Right, so I need some sort of generic station. That looks terrible, but anyway. Planner position. I have no idea what that is. Menu source. Length source. Planner group. This is all too difficult. Why is it all too difficult? See, look at all this. This is all different stuff. Elevated stations. Train stations. I mean, I only want something simple. I don't want to go too ridiculous. I want high speeds. Am I happy with a 160 metre length platform? I think I am. Transit tracks, I don't want any. I need one that curves. Where's a curvy one? Where's the flexible? Where's Mr. Flexible? There you are. It's 2031, so we'll go with the most... N street connection. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. Aha. There's the curve. No, curve the other way, please. Curve. And then I want you to curve the other side too. Hey, get them away. Curves. There you go. That looks about right. I just need to increase the length of the track. Underground tracks, track length. No, where's all the good stuff at the top? We'll end up having 2 tracks because I am going to double length this. 160. How's that look? Oh, look at that. That'll work perfectly. Done. Build it. It's happened. And then I've got to delete all these houses along here because that's where the train tracks are going. Righto. Nah. Stick to a flat, please. Autosave's kicked in. Hey, look at that. Well, there you go. It doesn't look half bad. Now the question is, can I go all the way back the other direction? Because I do want to double track this, because this is going to look positively glorious. Yep, that looks cool. Alright. So far, so good. This has actually turned out a lot better than what I thought it might have. Why do you need a bridge? I mean, I'm not opposed to bridge. I'm pretty sure we all like bridge. That actually doesn't look half bad. I'm going with that, because bugger it. There you go. Have your bridge. If you need your bridge, have your bridge. Everyone can have a happy bridge. Alright, and then we'll whack this. along here, and that can come out the other side. Now everyone's got bridge. I mean, you know what I could do with this is if I'm going to go all the way out to that other place, I may as well just chuck a freight station in here. Yeah, I may as well just chuck a Hoover in there, and that way then I can just run that into town and have one train doing that, because that's just going to go around the main track like that. It could then be dropped off in a makeshift station that I could probably make right there, and then that'll get dropped off over here, and then the trucks will bring it back, so they're going to get double load, and then they could just essentially drop it off there. The freight train could then pick one up from here. Yeah. And then I could service both this town and that other town, which is... Oh, there is no other town. Oh, well, yeah, I could feed this town, and then I could send the rest of the oil, or the fuel, over to the fuel station over there, and that could work. Oh, that is brilliant. Who came up with that idea? All right, let's fix that up real quick. Okay, and then what I can do is if I delete that bit of track, and then I do that, and that. Now at some point, this is going to have to... Yeah, so it's going to have to come in before then. But that's fine, because there's only going to be a couple of trains running back and forth on that. Excuse me. Alright, so we'll whack that one in there. We'll whack another one over here. You know what? I'll skip to the end of the putting in of signals, so I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, and we're back after doing the signals. Now, one thing I have discovered just while I was doing that, which I'm going to take full advantage of, is firstly, I'm going to fix this mountain. Because we should not have mountains like that in the city. Now, what I've figured out that I could probably do, if I was so cheeky enough to do it, is I could probably put that station that I want here. And then continue to run it around towards the other side. Which is exactly what we're going to try and do right now. I don't care if these houses go, because they've got all this area out here to play with. And I've got a little cheeky station that I could make right there. So we're going to do it. Now I'm only going to... No, it's going to have to be a dual, because one's going to come from one way, one's going to go the other. But then again, one train won't have to go one way, because it's not going to drop anything back off unless it's food. So yes, I'm going to need doubles. Right, here we go. Let's see if KMDolph can make this happen. So what I need is a Main Street connection. No, I need one on the right side, please. That's correct. Well, I mean, go left. Just turn the stupid curves around, Dolph. It's not that hard to figure out. Autosave doing its thing as per usual. I don't need all of the street connections. Thank you very much. Right, let's see if we can make this work. It's gonna work. Oh, is it? I need a bit more curve. More curve, please. Look at that. That's glorious. That's so good. The only problem is, and I already know what the problem's going to be, is trying to get back up onto here. Come on, in you get. Look at that. No bumps, no drama, no nothing. I love it. Alright, let's quickly fix up that country road. Large country, here we go. Oh, nah, I'm going to have to delete a little bit. There you go. Terrain alignment collision. Wow. There you go. And a neato little bridge. Look at that. Little tiny bridge. I like that. I like it. You like it. That's why we're here. Now, what kind of bridge do we want? Oh, look at that. Little girder bridge, but it hasn't got any little duvalakis, does it? So we could have that as a bottom. We could have that as a bottom. Or we could have big concrete slab as a bottom. I like that one. That one looks good. Go with that. Yeah, look at that. That looks good. Very good. Okay, so now we've got that little bit of line fixed up. Now we do need to put some more signals because passenger will have right of way. Look at that. That looks so good. The only problem then is I've got to bring that back up to here, so I'm going to have to delete half these houses. But that's all right, because whatever has to be done, right? Look at that. And then that should, with a bit of luck... No, it won't do it, because there's a bloody signal in the way. You, get out. You, get out. Right. You can go to there. And then you can come into there. And look at that. No bumps, no lumps, no ugliness. Just track. Glorious, glorious track. Right, just got to put some more signals in for that. Yep, that works, because you're going to have to go that way. You get right of way, so that's fine. There you go, you can have that. And that way now, they will just all drop into there, and that will be glorious. Do have to fix up this station though, because it does not have the high-speed tracks that I asked for. Now you've got that there, so you'll work. Just need a small... There's too many road options in this game, but that's probably because of the mods. No, I want to go there, but you're going to delete a building. Oh well, delete the building then. All right, and then we need some sort of stupid ass bridge. This is going to be fun. Are you going to do that which I want you to do? Come on. No lumps in the track. No lumps. Ah, oh, you put a lump in. Stupid lumpy. Fine, you can say goodbye to your little road. Yep, no road for you. You don't get a road. Now, one thing I am concerned about is this horrendous lump in the highway. So we'll fix that post-haste. No, that's a large street. We want large country roads, please. No, I want you to come to there, thank you. There you go, that worked. Quick the owl smooth. The joys of having like $2.9 billion to do all this, the dollary doos, is that I can do this willy-nilly. And it's no problem, and no skin off my neck. Alright, let's make us a bridge. Train bridge. Go, train bridge, go. Cool. Do I get to select what kind of bridge I want? Yes, I do. I want that one, because I like it. There you go. Yep, that looks fine. Does look a bit close to the water, but hey, in this game, global warming is not a thing. So it doesn't faze me in the slightest. There you go, done. Whack you around there, whack you around there. And then, yeah, all you gotta do is just come through. Cool, another tunnel. Not that we mind tunnels. In and through and done. The only thing I have to do now is alter this thing entirely. Because otherwise it's not going to work. But that's fine. I mean, I can make that work. Or can I?
2 hours later.
Wonderful. So you need that to get onto there. And then you need that to get onto there. Alright, so that's gonna... Well, hang on. Wait. I mean, that looks hideous. But it is literally the only way that's gonna work ever. Oh, I really want to change that. Upgrade. Do I have a better back-ended thing? No, I don't. I really thought I would, but there is no better head-end station. That's really annoying. Alright, well, it's going to have to look like the most hideous thing in the world for the time being until I can figure out how to fix it. I mean, that kind of works, actually. Let's just smooth all this over. Make it look somewhat presentable. There we go. And then if we just whack a small country road up to there. Hey, look at that, I fixed that. The only thing I haven't got now is a little ways for it to get back out to the freeway. Fine. I give up. I do. I give up. I don't know how to make it work. Halo food? What's your problem? My friend, you need to go to that station. Thank you very much. And then I need to quickly put this bit of track onto... Now. Wunderbar. Alright, so that's fixed for now. So what I can do, now that I've been going for 50 minutes on this episode, is I'm going to call it there, because this has gone on for way too long. Hopefully I've skipped over a couple of bits that were like non-existent, like that stupid road attempt. But yeah, alright, so that is part 1 of organising the Halo line with more bits and pieces. So we've got the awesome little line that comes in down here. We can bring the oil in from over here. We can start running passengers from Port Morgan out to this little railway junction here. We can at least get people out to Hilton for now and try and build it up. And then in the next episode, I will attempt to continue that line around and head out to West Point, thus completing the little branch line that I wanted to do in the first place. So guys, I will unpause this for the moment, because nothing interesting is going to happen with this, other than potentially food being built on this, which hopefully it will. I just need to find out where my little trains are first. We'll end on a more positive note. There you go, look at him. He's about to upgrade himself, because this has died off in the bum, because I gave him the wrong carriages. Trucks, whatever they are. There you go. Now he's got the right stuff. Now we've upgraded him. So, yeah. So, guys, I will call the episode off for there, because this has gone on for a little bit too long. As we watch him come around the outside there and into the freight station. But, guys, make sure you leave a like on this video. Comment any suggestions you may have for the Halo line or for anything else that I'm currently undertaking. Like the coastline that I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it the coastline. But, yeah. Otherwise... yeah, leave a like, comment suggestions, follow me on Facebook, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and guys, I will see you for the next installment of Transport Fever. Take care, everyone.